Hello, I'm Dr. Hassaan Tohid and I'm here once again with a very important topic, how to be a scientist. How to be a scientist. Many people want to be scientists, but they don't know how to do it. So let me tell you, first of all, scientist is a state of mind. It's a mindset. It's a behavior. You don't have to have a job to be a scientist. So what are the qualities of a scientist? First of all, you need to decide that you want to be a scientist. That's the first thing first. Once you have made a decision that, okay, I want to be a scientist, that means you want to be known as a scientist, you want to be a scientist with behavior as well, and you want to be a scientist who has a job of a scientist. So we will cover all of this in this short video. So what do? You have decided already. Now, develop the habit of thinking. Remember, a scientist is the one who thinks. If you cannot develop the habit of thinking, you will not be a successful scientist. So how do you develop the habit of thinking? First of all, read how to think. Study how to think. There are so many books on thinking. Read those books. Books by Edward de Bono, Brian Tracy. They will teach you how to think. Learn to think on paper. Once you develop the habit of thinking, you will have another quality of thinking. So that means you have made a decision. Now you have developed the habit of thinking. Now what is the next thing you need to develop? Develop the habit of reading. Become a lifelong learner and reader of your specialty. So yes, choose a specialty and read in that specialty. Read every book you can find, every article you can find, everything you can find related to that field. Become a lifelong reader and lifelong learner. Now, the next thing you need to do to be a scientist is develop a habit of asking questions. Ask questions. The more questions you ask, the better you will become. The better scientist you will become. Once you have developed the habit of asking questions about everything, ask a why. Why is it happening? What is happening? Why is it happening? When did it happen? Why did it happen? Develop the habit. Once you develop that habit, now develop the habit of finding solutions. Finding solutions. Now, how do you find solutions? You can find solutions by talking to people, talking to different people, the experts in the field, going to people, meeting with them, or going to library, reading and finding the answer of that particular question. Go to library, search internet online, go to the databases like electronic databases such as PubMed, if you are a medicine student, or Google Scholar, if you are a non-medical student, or the databases in your specialty. So develop the habit of asking questions and develop the habit of finding solutions. Once you develop these habits, you are actually a researcher by behavior. You have developed the behavior of a researcher, of a scientist. Now, the next thing is you want the world to recognize you, so apply for jobs. Apply for jobs of researcher, and one day you will be promoted to the position of scientist. Keep writing and keep publishing papers and keep getting promoted, and on top of that, do master's or PhD degree, and one day you will be recognized as a scientist. Thank you.